been a... Oh.
Oh. Instagram, what are you doing?
Not working. Oh. There we go.
Is it go?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're good.
Fantastic.
We did it.
Hello, everyone.
It's been a little while, right?
Mm-hmm. I think the last one that we did was just me.
Yeah, you did it.
It was like 2 or 3
Just got my
weeks
hair
ago.
cut. So
Yeah.
late. That's how long it's been.
I know. It's already grown out.
Doesn't even look like it did. We have a lot happening
We
currently,
do. Yeah.
and in the future, and forever in perpetuity. Excuse me. There are 2 days left for June order week, so we have a couple spots left. That's
just ordering our regular
8.
designs.
Yeah.
No pre-order stuff.
Yeah, regular and normal stuff.
Yeah.
For pre-order stuff, the Mini Mave Chestnut is pre-ordering this week.
Right.
So, there we go. Ouch.
Yeah. I keep wanting to grab the. Yes.
So that's what's happening for Chestnut this week.
Right.
for pre-orders.
Chestnut pre-order this week is.
Phone calls.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
You
She
might
comes
need to
with
talk
our.
just a little louder. The thing's on.
Oh, sorry. Our signature crossbody strap, and yeah. So pre-order
Chestnut.
Mini Mave Chestnut this week, as well as like Nick said, we have 2 more days left for regular pre-order week. So just regular orders, or regular designs, regular colors, all that good stuff.
And then we have a pretty substantial change to the pre-order for Chestnut next week.
Oh right, yeah.
We were feeling, so there's quite a few bags in the collection, so that really kind of draws out
It does.
the pre-order period, and we are done with it. So we're putting together the Phoebe, the Charlotte, and the Maeve crossbody as Chestnut pre-order for Monday.
Right. So
and
next
that'll
week.
wrap up all of Chestnut.
Yeah. So next week you'll be able to pre-order 3 different designs. Say them again, and I'll grab them.
Phoebe,
Okay.
Charlotte, and this is the first time we've actually, I think, pre-ordered every single design. We usually
Yeah.
select some, and I think we'll go back to doing that next time because it's just a
really
long
sad.
period.
Yeah. And the Maeve crossbody.
And yeah, the Maeve crossbody.
Okay.
That's correct.
So next week, the 3 designs are going to be the Maeve crossbody. This is our signature crossbody strap I was talking about. It's set really short right now, but it can get extremely long. Then this is our Charlotte sling bag. Usually like to wear it like this. This is the bag I wear most of the time.
Definitely my favorite color. Chestnut's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
And then our Phoebe.
It's funny, every time, like, every few days I'm basically rolling out leather and taking pictures of the bags. And every time I roll it out, I'm just like, this is nice.
Yeah, the chestnut is very pretty.
It feels great.
It does. It has a really nice hand feel to it.
I love your works. How can I apply to be a worker? Ooh, I don't think we have that as an option.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But thanks for your interest. Yeah, so those are the 3 for next week. That'll wrap up Chestnut. And then we have a little surprise. Can you get the Luna?
Oh yeah.
We're
I have a
gonna-
question though. Did we do this?
Yeah, that went with the Mini Shelby. Pre-order.
Oh right. We did that.
She's not logistics.
I'm the designer maker.
So we have a one-of-a-kind bag that we made
A few weeks ago.
a few weeks ago with the Chestnut, because we kind of felt like Luna was left out of all of the pre-orders.
Yeah,
It's always
'cause-
just the black and tan.
Right. We typically just do her in black and tan, no other colorways. But so we will have one. Do you know when this is going to be
I
available
don't.
yet?
So we'll probably just surprise you. The page is up if you want to sign up for it.
Oh, that's
But
a good idea.
we will just kind of pop it out there and see what happens. We'll
Yeah,
just have one of
so
them.
she has a zipper top closure and D-rings on the side. It comes with a crossbody strap. It's one of our biggest bags, meant to really be like a tote. I mean, and this strap here is very adjustable, so you can either make it super short to, you know, if you're wearing it as a crossbody with the crossbody strap on, you might want these to be really short. Or if you're gonna wear it as a tote, you can make it longer. It's obviously kind of short right now for that.
I know people that use it as like a work bag.
Yeah, this can fit a smaller laptop in this, so.
Also, Chestnut is way more gorgeous in person, so all 16 people on here should buy one. Yeah, it definitely is. It's like,
It's really beautiful.
I expected it to be more like flat.
It has
I
a lot
guess,
of depth to it, I was gonna say.
It has more depth than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when compared to the English tan we used to carry, which was it's more orangey, and this is just more true brown, I guess, like more like
Yeah,
rubbery.
right, and it just has a lot more depth to it generally as a color.
And then if you missed any of the pre-orders for Chestnut, you can also just sign up for those if you want to get a notification, because we have a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
So a couple other things. We're gonna have scrap boxes soon. I'm working on that, getting
I
those
saw you
together.
doing that the other day.
Ran out of packing tape, so it was delayed. And then you're working on
Right
a batch
now,
of Maves
Mini
Maves.
Maves, yeah, are both on the table. They're very similar bags, obviously, but they're such a complicated bag to make that I can only do certain steps at the same time without like losing my place, basically. And it's the only
Oh, I can comment.
it's the only bag that I have like written down like step-by-step instructions for, because so I don't mess it up, because it's just real complicated. So yeah, so I'm working on a batch of those right now, and they are one of the longer bags to make too.
This is funny. I don't think we've ever done this.
Why are you doing that?
Doing new stuff. Whatever. Fall 25 has been on our mind,
Yeah.
for a couple months.
Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about, like, we have two designs that we're currently kind of thinking about.
I only have one. What was the second one?
Which one are you talking about?
Bringing that back. Oh, right.
So now, probably not that then?
It's left my brain.
Okay, so that's probably a good indication that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, or at least not right now.
I'll be honest, it's the less exciting idea
Yeah.
of the two,
Yeah.
for sure.
So we're thinking, so for fall, the two things that I do think will happen, well, I know is going to happen, the big Maves, the 16 and 24 are going to be coming back, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to order those guys.
And then we did launch the Mave milled in two-tone. That'll be back with
Just
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Regular.
It'll still be lined and everything, it'll just be not too, so it won't be a different color on the inside, it'll be the same color.
And we won't break our brains trying to put those together, because for some reason it's like...
Well, it's because you have to switch out the bobbin
Yeah.
to match the inside
It
color,
seems so
so that
simple.
the stitching matches the inside.
And then gluing the panels together, you just, like, not that you don't have to think about it with the solid ones, but it matters less. You can...
Yeah.
It just matters less.
There's more rhythm that has to be taken into consideration.
You just think about every single step.
Yes, and edge painting too. Like you're like, where
Yes.
is this showing?
Yes.
What color does it need to be? Yeah. So fall, those guys will be coming back early fall, and then So if you guys remember, you would have to be longtime followers, but our Veda tassel bag was very popular when it was
2017.
Yeah, it was
18,
quite
19?
early on in the process. It was a great bag. It did really well for us. It was milled. We were thinking of bringing that back, but redesigning it basically to kind of fit in with what our collection currently looks like. So I have some pretty exciting ideas of what I want to try with that. We'll see if it works.
How many bags do you batch at a time?
Anywhere from, we've done all the way up to, obviously, we've done up to 16 at a time.
Yeah, that was rough.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was
felt
mini bags.
all hands on deck.
It did. It was all hands on deck. Wes is literally helping. He was helping Daddy with the rivet press.
That was pretty funny.
But yeah, 16 is the most we've ever done. It wasn't to me quite as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think for a bag like the Mini Bowery, it's so muscle memory.
It is. We do so many mini Boweries. That's the thing, that it made it not quite so bad. But if I had to do like 16 Maeves at the same time, I would lose my mind. I would say for me, a typical batch, depending on the complexity of the bags, anywhere from 3 to 5.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially,
the easier
like,
bags are, I
and
could do a lot more, but...
how long it's been around, like kind of like the
Yeah,
same thing. If it's been
how
around
long
for a
have
while,
I been
it's
doing
just
it for?
easier because you're just used to it.
Yep. Like, I don't have to really think about... The only thing I have to think about with the Boweries right now is the interior pocket, because we recently
Slightly
changed
new,
it.
yeah.
So that's the only thing that I have to, like, when do I do this again?
That's a great question.
Yeah, this is a great question.
So, sorry, back to Chestnut pre-orders.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we're gonna see, I think, the Greta Chestnuts shipping out, so they'll be moving. We got the Mini Boweries out the door. And I'm missing one. Whatever's that was after that is gone. Sorry. What else?
We got the Shelby's out the door as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we ordered one of our new Shelby designs. Those are shipped. I'm trying to think. If there's anything else.
I've been doing some workshop rearranging.
Oh yeah, that's always
and
a
painted
process.
the wall.
Oh yeah, Nick painted the wall.
Oh, yeah.
On his side of the studio.
On my side. It's just like basement gray, but it makes a difference.
It does.
It feels cleaner.
Well, and you painted for me the pillars.
Yeah.
He painted the pillars gray as well, and that is soothing for my brain. But yeah, I think that's most of our updates and news. If you guys have any questions at all, now is a great time to ask those questions, because it always makes this more fun and just easier, and that's what we're here to do anyway.
We have most of a video filmed for the Mini Shelby redesign process video.
Yeah,
I'm going to make Leanne do
the
voiceovers, so we'll see how that goes.
He wrote me a script, but I kind of just want to wing it.
Well, I wrote a script,
so
and then you can wing it. So that's how my brain works. I'll write the script and I'll throw it out, and then I'll talk through it. Because it gives me my brain an out. I don't know why it works, but it gives my brain an outline to kind of go through, even if I don't look at it.
But to me, I would have to write that myself for it to work.
Yeah, but you can read what I wrote, watch the video, and see if that makes sense. If it doesn't, just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's a whole process.
It is.
So yeah, that's mostly filmed. I think there's probably like 1 or 2 shots I need left.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to talk 25 minutes to you. Approximately.
Without the poodle jumping up.
Well, yeah. We gotta figure out. I don't think you've never like.
I don't think I've ever done a voiceover.
I've thought about us doing like this, but like a podcast with like a microphone over there, but we've never done that.
Yeah.
But I'll have to show you.
I've done a podcast before.
Yeah.
A couple podcasts, but those go well.
Is that it?
I think so. I feel like we covered everything.
13 minutes. Good job.
Oh, we've been talking about shows again.
We have.
Nick's favorite subject.
Well, every year I feel like, there's a few big shows, and then we see them happen, and we're like a little FOMO.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it all comes down to like being able to have enough
back inventory
to like go do it and have it make sense. Because otherwise you're just kind of setting up a shop and then you're ordering online, which is great. Like people can see the stuff and like look inside and interact with it.
Right, and that's
which is good. That's
what
all
I think
good.
I'd want to try and just see if it even works. Because if that does work, then that's great. Like that's a thing that we could do.
Yeah, that's great. I find shows stressful, leading up to it more than actually doing them and being there.
I mean, I agree with you, but I always think it's a good stressful.
Yeah, it's. I always look forward to them. It's kind of a weird balance, I guess.
Yeah.
And then in my mind, the farther away the show is,
Yeah.
the more stressful it is to like
Interesting.
travel, like the traveling part.
Oh, physically far away.
Yeah, physically.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that part is actually more stressful.
And
to me.
weather. It's all
Well,
the same.
let's not get into that.
We should do a show just for nostalgia's sake. I know. Well, I thought about that too. Like just
Mhm.
popping in and do one, at like where we used to go,
Yeah.
just to see how it is.
Yeah.
Because like it's been.
Well, this spring I think was kind of rough for a lot of, at least on the East Coast, because we had a lot of
Colder
unseasonably
days.
colder days and also a lot of rain. So I imagine it was a bit rough for East Coasters for that. And it's interesting because spring is typically when we would do best at shows, but I think a lot of people tend to do better at fall.
Yeah.
So, but like fall weather is usually better for shows, so I don't know.
Yeah. Kind of counterintuitively, all the holiday shows we ever did were just like.
Yeah, I think it's because people really are looking for smaller gifty things for those types of shows, and we don't have as many of those items.
It's true.
So, yeah, I don't know. Have you guys been to any shows recently that were super fun?
Are there any
Even just
indoor
attended?
shows? Like indoor, outdoor kind of?
I feel like indoor shows tend to do not as well, which is weird, but that is my personal feeling. They feel less
Even if it's-
accessible,
Okay.
I think is the reason why, but
Interesting.
or they feel, maybe it feels more pressure. Like if you're going in there, you have to like, you feel more pressure to buy and like not
Even
a
if
good
it's
way.
like an airplane hangar.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I think so.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
But an outdoor one, you're like, I can escape.
It's true.
So,
Yeah, we thought about it.
maybe one day.
Maybe one day. To find out where the tent is.
Well, the one that they provide you a tent.
Now you're talking my language.
See, all you have to do is bring bags
Just gotta show
and
up.
like decor.
Indoor shows are definitely smaller goods unless it's really big and established market. That makes
See?
sense. Yeah.
Jamie knows.
Not great. It's just
Feeling of like I can escape, or like I can like look at this and like walk
I don't
away.
have to talk to you.
Yeah, I can look at this and walk away. But if you're like going into a place, you also might assume that you have to pay an entrance fee if you have to go in. Not that there necessarily is one or not, but you may assume that just by the fact that like, oh, it's inside.
I guess I just have never made these assumptions.
I went to a lot of flea markets in my day, and
but
those are things. Those are how I would have. Not that I like really thought about it that much, but like I've gone to indoor ones and outdoor ones, and I definitely felt those feelings a little bit. Jamie's loud knows.
Yeah, well, we're weird. Where is the store?
We don't have one. It's all online.
On the internet.
Yeah.
On the World Wide Web. It's a series of tubes.
Lots of wires.
Maybe we can show a bag.
Sure. Which one do you want me to show?
I don't know. One of these?
Nobody can get those right now.
I don't know. Okay.
I just.
Biggest shoppers are usually at the ticketed entry events.
Did Jamie say that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is.
Because I don't think we ever did a ticketed event.
I don't think we did either. Now I know that's an option.
Well, again, the event that I was talking about, outdoors, they provide you a tent and it's ticketed.
I guess you're pretty serious at that point.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
I really gotta make myself one of these.
Just tell me what color. I'll cut it out.
Burgundy.
Burgundy. Boom.
Just,
They can't see you.
YouTube definitely can't see me. YouTube barely gets to see my face. Too short. Alright, I don't know. You guys have any other questions? Do you guys feel like you want us to do a show, a live event? One day? you have men's shoulder purses. So we don't specifically design for men. However, many men buy our bags. I feel like the bag that most men end up buying from us at this point is probably our mini Bowery. Or Bowery, whichever. The same thing. One's big and one's small, which is this guy. And it comes with a crossbody strap. But yeah, no, we don't specifically design for men. That's a question. But yeah, a lot of men still buy our bags. What else? Is there anything else?
We could just leave.
We could leave, guys. We're threatening.
We're threatening.
We do have a lot of work to
Yeah.
get to.
20 minutes. 21 minutes. I guess that was it.
Yeah. Alright, so to recap, you got 2 days left for order week. You can pre-order the mini me
It's olive milk.
this week. Next week will be 3 designs because we're wrapping it up. It's taking too long. Yeah.
I'm
And
hoping we can get a photo shoot somewhere.
yeah, you were saying that we need to go check the field out.
See where the greenery is. If there's any flowers yet. It kind of seems like it's a little bit early.
I don't think it would be early. I think we need to check out
Depends how
some.
tall the stuff is, kind of.
Maybe check out some different places.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Different preserves.
Yeah, I
Different
sent you, I
jams,
think,
different
2
jellies.
other ones that we could go to. Or we could go to Tyler Arboretum. We haven't been there in a bit.
Don't tell them.
Oh, shh. We're not going.
Sometimes we sneak into places.
We do that.
Oh, you just happen to be wearing a bag. I happen to have my camera.
Weird how that worked out.
We're not like a big production anyways.
No, it's just the 2 of us. It just doesn't. It just looks like you're taking odd pictures of your wife, I guess.
That's what's happening anyway. It's like our first summery day. Or second
Yeah,
summery day.
yesterday
It's like hot
and today it's hot. Because I did not style my hair really this morning because it was too hot.
here. Me neither.
Yeah, okay. Very funny. What are you doing? Making stuff?
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I broke that.
Alright guys.
We're all done.
We're gonna
We'll see
get
you
going.
another time.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll see you guys next week or.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what kind of rhythm makes sense for this. So we'll probably see you next week. We might not. And yeah, usually summer is a little quieter, so you might see us less.
Right. True.
Sure.
Alright guys. Catch you later. Bye.
Yeah.